That heifer right there just don't even care.
Straighten yourself out.
Action. What do you say, folks? Hope everybody having a fine Sunday evening on this Mother's Day. All you women out there, we do appreciate you.
Happy Mother's Day.
Yep. God love you, everyone. I'll just say, if it wasn't for you women, much fits I give y'all on this channel here, I do it out of love, and I honestly mean that.
Mm-hmm.
And we appreciate you. If I didn't aggravate you,
I don't want.
I don't like it. That's it. But hey, I'm giving you a hard time.
You're
We in the right spot. But yeah, hope everybody's having a good one. We finally got us some sunshine today. Man. But I will say the good Lord brought the rain that we needed. We got a bunch of it, but it was just good ground soaking rain. We got a few heavy spells, don't get me wrong, but it was just good
hours and hours
days.
and days and days of.
But we sure been needing it. We've been in a bind. So I'm really hoping what we got is going to definitely encourage the tallow flow, as long as we don't get a washout between here and there whenever it gets to ripping and roaring. But we'll get into more of what's kind of blooming in our area now that we're starting to see really good. But well, we got a good little bunch in here so far. Thank y'all, everybody.
Everybody be preoccupied tonight.
Yep. Our napping with them full bellies. Talked to a brother from church a minute ago. That's why I got in here about a hair to 10.
Mm-hmm.
Got a phone call from one of the deacons at church and needed a hand. Well, I had to run next door real quick and get something that I gotten for Hannah's daddy so we could use it tomorrow. But when I walked through the door, she's like, "You know what time it is?" Nope. She said, "You get
6:50.
Yeah." She said, "You got about 10 minutes to get all this ready to go." So,
Yeah.
but we did it. 1 minute late, doing pretty good.
We be here.
Let me run through and holler at some of y'all right fast before we get too deep into it. Once again, where are we going to go with things?
Yeah, we ain't no idea. I didn't think we was gonna go long.
We'll figure something out.
We always seem to, don't we?
But hallelujah be for him. Pastor Larry, Miss Jan, and old Miss Favorite, Miss Leona there. Mr. Randy, Tar Hill, Dennis Sherrill. Brother, we got your message on things, and
Praying for y'all.
definitely praying for you, but at the same time, it's so encouraging to see.
The attitude you have toward it.
That's it. You know, when a loved one departs from here and steps into the next life with the Lord, that yes, we go through the emotions of things and all that, but when we can sit back and go,
They're good.
yeah,
They're so good.
it's a blessing and encouraging to see, and I hope it's an encouragement for others on things, but it doesn't make it any easier by any means. I'm not trying to say that, but it does make the process better.
You want some encouragement on that? Go listen to Pastor Larry's message from this morning. I really, really appreciated that, Pastor Larry. I appreciate all your messages. I know that everything you say on Sunday mornings is what the Lord has put on your heart to say, but this morning was definitely a blessing that I think a lot of people needed.
Indeed,
So I
ma'am.
would highly recommend y'all go watch that if you missed it this morning.
I'll get us some of that here in just a second as well. Mr. Randy Tar Hill, Mike Tangway, good to see you, Captain. Keith Spellman, Miss Michelle up there in that fine country just pulling honey and honey and honey.
My word.
Miss Deb, the Sun Bunny down there in Picola. Good to see you, ma'am. Here, Mr. Bill Lee, good to see you, Captain. Stone River, JB and Miss Regina, good to see y'all. Hope y'all had a good one today as well. Tom, Mac, good to see you, Captain.
He pushing the buttons.
It is.
Touch it over.
I got her back on track now.
Mhm.
Mr. Russell Amon, good to see you. Glad that mess missed y'all, man. I hate it for everybody over there in Mississippi, but sitting there watching that the other night, I heard them talking about Tylertown, Mississippi, and I was like, man, Lord, please don't let it get him in a bind in any kind of way. But thank the Lord it missed them, but unfortunately at the same time, it got them folks over there in Southwest Mississippi. But amazing how there was not a fatality one out of that. It's unfortunate people lost their homes and this and that, but yes, we can rebuild and things like that. But that was just out with the good Lord's hands covering everybody over that way, that nobody was seriously hurt in that storm. Mr. Royce, good to see you. Miss Sarah and her happy hives. She got a mic light.
Swarms for Mother's Day.
Oh, good to see you. Good to see you.
Mm-hmm.
Turn that mic light on tonight.
Yeah.
That way you can celebrate the swarms. Go to sleep with your mic light on.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here.
She walking on sunshine.
Yeah. Ziggy, good to see you, Captain. Mr. Russell Cookman, Miss Sharon, good to see y'all. Chris, good to see you, man. If I missed you, I apologize because I keep smashing this button. Make sure
I'm losing track.
that's nobody. Y'all might have to excuse me just a second. Go get me a doggone thing. My nose is right. Whatever's blooming down
It's
here.
been working on us. Bad.
It really has, between sneezing like crazy and doggone snotty nose.
Buttons on everything.
Well, hey,
Oh man. No, JB, actually that was Button. She's being a little brat child this evening.
that's it. Y'all quit doing what you're supposed to. Whew. All right, my bad, y'all.
You got it now.
Well, if not, they was gonna see me snotting all over national TV.
You know it's be dribbling.
I mean, I'm talking about. I'm one of them people that when I sneeze, I don't sneeze just one time.
No, it's like 4 or 5 times in a row.
Yeah, bam, 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 bam. And sometimes I've gotten up to 5 or 6, no problem, just depending on what's happening. But my average is about 4 sneezes back to back. And I tell you, these last couple of days, I don't know what in the world is blooming, especially since it's been raining. But
it's been bad.
and I used to not ever have any allergy problems. Me and Hannah was having this talk not long ago, but
Yeah.
I guess since I'm a middle-aged man now, instead of things going up, they kind of start to go downhill
Catching up
a little
with
bit. And I'm not liking it.
you. He's protesting it. We'll just have to be okay.
We'll make it through it. Jack and Danae, good to see y'all too. Hannah was telling me you got to hold that little baby today and snuggle that thing up, get you some good kisses from it. Y'all spoiled that thing. You know.
He's not a it. He's a he.
Him.
Okay.
Okay. I apologize.
Get it right.
Don't get fired up if you do. And I've been meaning to say this too. I haven't.
Pronouns are him and her.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Great.
That's all we do here at Goodline. Nobody is a it.
Look, it's been a little while. Okay. I was talking with Jasper the other day, and he's been upset because there hasn't been any complaints come in lately.
For
him to go
trying
through.
to stir it up.
So I'm trying to work up the complaint box again. But he's been kind of upset. I've been on good behavior here lately. So I'll see if I can't mess that up.
No, she still got that baby.
Yeah.
You too, Shane.
All right. Well, God, I love you. Thank you, Feathers. We sure appreciate you.
Appreciate that.
See if I can part it from this end.
I do.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Also,
You
thank you.
took it
Did it? Put it back up there.
Yeah.
Okay. But thank you, man. Thank you very, very much.
We do appreciate it.
That means I can get me a popsicle tomorrow.
Only if you're good.
I doubt that. We're good. Ain't been too much of an interesting week. Like I say, just rain. Been stuck inside. We worked a little bit. Then the rain put us on hold on that end. But I forgot to upload them pictures. Okay. I know many of y'all have been with us for a few moons now. And I can't remember. It wasn't last year, I don't think, but year before last. Y'all remember the whole bucket truck incident with Hanny Boo? And me and my expertise running one of them bad boys like a professional that I am?
Yeah, so professional. I took the controllers from
She's got to learn.
because between both of you rednecks, y'all still almost don't need out.
Look, we're past that.
Yeah.
Now
But it's worse this time.
we're on to a new one, hopefully.
In my defense, going into this job, going to look at this job, that I've got in the back of my head this safety net that we're gonna hire somebody to help, and only 2 people can go up in the bucket. So guess who would get to stay on the ground and frame up comb, whatever else. Well, yeah. Now we're not hiring anybody. There's 2 people going up in that bucket, but this one's like 35 feet, and I'm not thrilled at all. We went up in the bucket, and I was not prepared. I didn't think I was going up there with him to look at it. I thought we were standing on the ground because I didn't know they had a lift on site that he could drag me into. So we went up in the rain to 4 different pillars on this stupid death trap on wheels. Somebody's hunting.
Still, hush.
There's been repeated shotgun blasts.
Hush.
This afternoon. Still, quit. Well, come on.
Yeah.
I know.
Our neighbors, it's in the South. We celebrate with guns and stuff different times of the year. And the neighbors are celebrating over there.
Sorry if you're wearing earphones. What are you doing?
I was looking for the picture before the neighbors started firing off their cannon over there. Let's see if I can get it to
Yeah.
show you here.
The pillars are beautiful. They're just entirely too high off the ground.
There we go. They're at the very top of those pillars up there. 2 colonies for sure. Possibility of 3. in 3 different columns. So the
Yeah.
the contractor was like, "Man, I got a lift. You know how to drive one?" And I was, "Yeah."
I just started laughing, and he gave me the funniest look. But then it was kind of funny because then Tim told me I'm going up with him to check this out. And I guess it was written all over my face, the panic that was in my head, because that dude started laughing at me.
He just left.
He did. Left us to go. I was like, oh my word. And it was unbelievably bouncy. Keith, like I came very close to saying some very ugly words to my husband about flinging me around in that bucket that I don't trust because I don't know who's been operating it. I don't know how long it's been sitting on this job site before the rental company did any kind of inspection on this. And it's raining. And I forgot my boots. Or I didn't wear boots because I wasn't thinking we were going up there in the bees. But then I had to suit up and I just had these little slip-ons. Shut up, so it was a fun morning. A super fun morning.
Well, we got up there. It may have been a little tense, I guess, for a moment, but
The pucker button? What is the pucker button?
like, oh no.
Is that the one that tips the bucket instead of moves the boom?
Well,
What'd you do?
I don't know. Let me go back out of here. Try to come back into it.
Well, at least you don't
But
have to do it.
needless to say,
DC came in.
she wasn't too excited about going back up again. Got up there and that thing all jerking around, so on and so forth, and
The
a very
bucket tip button. Yeah, he found that one.
oh yeah,
Easy.
oh yeah.
He found that one.
She
Oh my word.
she went, "Why you keep doing that?" Da, 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 da.
Yeah, it was like you do not have to stretch out the entire boom, all 50 feet, and then sling it 20 feet around to the building. Like, why don't you get lined up with where we're going and then raise the thing up? No, that just makes too much sense, I guess.
We got
He
up
can't
there.
do that.
Nothing happened. I told her, "Calm down.
If
Just
we
don't
get
look
this
down."
job, I will be operating this bucket truck. I can't handle it. I'm
Or
gonna have to take a nerve pill.
we'll know for sure if we got it or not tomorrow.
They're supposed to call tomorrow.
Yeah, it's supposed to call us back and give us a for sure answer on it, this and that. But
I don't know. I'm praying hard about this.
if it does, it's going to be one of the easiest labor jobs, I guess, because the man that owns the business, or the man doing all the subbing of the work, he said, "Well, can you do this and can you do that?" And I'm trying to explain to him, "Yes, sir. I'm into construction. Been doing construction over 20 years," and said it, giving the whole spiel and everything. And it was like he had his doubts, which I understand. He don't know us. He don't know any of my work. I would be questioning somebody I didn't know too.
Absolutely.
But at the same time, I was trying to reassure him, "Look, brother, I got references, the whole shoot match, whatever you need, that ain't no problem." But he's the one that made the offer. Said, "Well, I'll send one of my guys to help you cut the stucco and everything else out." And I was like, "Well, okay. Hey, I like that idea. No problem. If he's going to do all the cutting of the stucco and get me an access point, and all we got to do is remove the bees, no problem."
Keith, I'd be happy to if there was any kind of safety harness on that rig. No, Jasper, chill.
Hey, I mean, I can get you
It's even in season.
nothing. They're just
Good they're just blasting off.
Yeah, they got a bunch of company over there when I went to Piggly Wiggly, and I guess everybody's got a little soused, and it's time to bring out the firearms.
I'm gonna tell you the truth, though, Keith. The whole contraption scares me more than falling out of it, because I don't know who put that thing together. And all it takes is for one little pin to malfunction, and that whole thing is crashing down. That's all that's going through my brain when I'm dangling up there. The yellow vest will protect me.
Mm-hmm.
They'll know right where I'll land.
That's it.
Won't be no looking for me.
We so hoping we get it. If it does, then we'll try to get some video of it, this and that. Kind of give y'all a little up close on it. But
Lord willing, we'll be working on balcony maybe instead.
yeah, we're gonna try to work off the balcony, put a couple stages of some frame scaffold up there and work off that scaffold instead of working out of that bucket. But if we have to work out the bucket, then that's just what we got to do.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna be videoing if I'm working in that bucket. That's gonna be on him.
One of them's a good size little colony. I believe it's gonna be a good fair size one. The other one that we found, or the area, because we couldn't get in. We went and bought a thermal imaging, couldn't see nothing because
pillar columns.
Yeah, the pillars are so thick, and it's like they're in some where they would run headers, or let me just put it easy, where they run some soffit, if you will, then landed all that for the roof area and so on and so forth to carry that weight load on top of them columns. But when they done that stucco work, they only run that stucco so far to where you couldn't see it with the caps of them pillars. So the lath, the metal stuff that holds your sheetrock, your stucco mud up there, there's exposure about 1.5 feet. And so all they're doing is just going right up in that lath and in between things. But thank goodness they're not in the columns. They are up in the void right above the columns, because that was going to be the biggest issue of how in the world we're going to get these columns open, because they didn't want to cut into them. So it was kind of disassemble the columns, 24 foot, I think they said, columns.
They have
And pull them out. But
it was way up there.
we'll see where it goes on and all that. I got my steel toes, but I'm pretty sure Ocean would fail mine because they're a bit exposed on the end.
Yeah, just a bit. I don't own steel toes, so I'm just out of luck there.
Well, I'm going to get into the prayer list, and we'll get into wherever we're going to go in beekeeping or derailing food, whatever y'all want to talk about this evening, we'll get into it. But y'all, if there's anybody we need to add to, you got a praise report, let us know, and we'll surely get them added to it.
All right, got Mr. Mark and Miss Crystal, Mr. Pat, Miss Deb, Mike Tangley and his family, DC's mama, Philip's mama, his friends BJ and his wife, our favorite Miss Leona, Steve Amos's father-in-law, TJ Hanley, Sarah and her family, Mr. Randy's mother-in-law, Miss Janae Wood, Kenneth and Chris Wilkinson, Redfish's wife, Miss Janet, Rodney Middleton, Dan Garrison's daughter, Clay Bunner's grandbabies, Keith Larimore's cousin, Russell Amon's wife, Miss Brenda, Lee's mama, Miss Brenda Johnson, Keith Barnhill and his family, little Emma Hoskins, Greg Dunn, Phil Kent's mama, Mr. Russell Koopman's granddaughter, Tim's brother Jamie, Mr. Dan and his church, Shaw Wee, Jen's dad, Gary Stewart, Castle Hobbs Brian and his family, Blaine's great nephew, Haley Baker, Lee's cousin Stephanie, all our nation's service members, Shauna and her family, James Knoll, Keith Larimore's mama, my brother Jacob, James Pell, Justin Jenkins, Bucks B's wife, Allie Baker, Marty at Yes Honey, Baby Lucas' parents, Zach and Kiera, Lee's wife, Miss Renee, DC's friend Bree and her daughter Ivy, Jason, his family, Russell Amon's cousin Ricky, Allie Bunner, Sarah's son-in-law, Tim's mama, Mr. Donnie, Jack and Danae, Tom Mack and his family, Dennis Cheryl's family, and then Feathers and Flowers had asked us to add a lady named Kelly that worked. I think she said she worked at the bee supply store, or wherever she ordered the bees from, but she was having some medical issues, so she asked if we'd pray for her.
Yeah, you will. There's many, many names on there, but the good Lord knows them every one. Just keep them in your prayers. Yes, the Lord will be done.
We used to do stuff to would get the blood pumping. Oh,
Yeah. I guess some of it I still may have to be quiet about on some of the jobs. But sometimes you just gotta, if the safety man ain't looking,
get it done.
get the job done. Make sure you got a lookout so whenever you see one of them white hats coming, especially you know it's the safety man, tell him, look, you need to wrap this up quick, kind of thing. But that's it. Job needs to be done sometime. Well, beekeeping on our end, gun line.
It's been drowned out this week.
It has. The little girls, buddy, they come out today and just
Everywhere.
they had to go.
Everywhere.
They was probably doing the TT dance for about 2 days up in them boxes. And when that sun came out today, I'm talking about they all come out and was.
I mean, it started raining Wednesday morning. It rained some Tuesday night, but then it really set in Wednesday morning.
Mm-hmm.
And it has not stopped till this morning. Literally, there's been almost no break at all in the rain.
But what amazes me is we've had all these days of rain, and I know it's washed the nectar out, but we had to run. We run up to the old place, which we didn't go there, but the town where the old place is, and got us a little bit of bite to eat earlier. Whenever we got home, I'd walk down to the bees, just kind of see what everybody was doing, and even when everything's pretty well still sopping wet, they're bringing in pollen from something and somewhere.
I don't know what they're getting it from.
No. But whatever it is.
Mimosas are trying to bloom, or blooming out. Magnolias are trying to bloom. I don't know if they're getting in those yet. I don't think they're open enough for them to get in there yet.
No. Yeah.
Honeysuckles are blooming.
Yeah, the honeysuckles, they pretty well. It ain't gonna be
Probably
long.
some privet blooming in the woods we don't know about.
I seen a little bit along the highway still blooming out nice and pretty.
Yeah.
We're on the tail end of the privet for sure. But some of them lagging behind are definitely putting out. So we'll kind of get a little bit off that. But
there's all kind of wildflowers and stuff blooming there.
yeah, the wildflowers are finally going crazy. I went out the other day and cut what little bit of grass we got around here.
Lord, I hope not, Mr. Russell.
I don't know. If they do, then I hope whatever does swarm. I think what everybody in our yard has pretty well, yeah, has slowed down. I haven't seen any sales in them when we went into a week before last. And just popping lids, turning everybody up on the side. Now, granted, there could be a queen cell in the center of some of them frames that we didn't pull, but as far as looking up underneath them, we didn't see any sales on that end. Talking to Rodney Middleton a little bit last night, and I said, I think we've kind of done with the swarming in our yard anyway, but if something decides to, I hope they just mosey on in here and get in some of them empty boxes we got set up out there ready to go for some swarms. But
Mr. Bill, y'all only got a half-inch of rain. I don't know how much we've got, but we've got a lot more than a half-inch of rain
we probably got,
since it started.
I'm gonna say we got a good 3 inches of rain these last several days.
I think Dennis said he got 5, and he's just a couple hours north of us, right?
I believe,
Dennis.
I think.
Mr. Bill said he's only a few hours from us, and he only got a half-inch.
But what it done, it's just, it hung out around the coast, and I say probably about 40, 50 miles above I-10 in Mobile County. I-10 is, I don't know, not quite halfway, cuts through the county, but it's almost halfway between the north end and the south end of the county. But it stayed pretty well right along the coast, and about 50 miles north of us, it was just constant rain, 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 rain. Everything Louisiana, Mississippi was getting, it wouldn't be just a couple hours before we was getting what everybody was over that way.
It's 2 hours.
2 hours.
That's crazy.
Yeah, y'all probably got most of y'all's rain Wednesday night whenever that front was pushing through.
It got kind of nasty when that first one was pushing through.
Yeah, it sure did. That's when everybody,
Really nasty.
that tornado weather over there in southwestern Mississippi and central parts of Mississippi. I know some of y'all got.
Oh, Mr. Russell said they got 8 to 10 inches this week.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Uh-uh.
Because it just kept on and kept on and kept on. But I think that line or whatever they calling it, is fixing to just push off into the Gulf and get us a few days of some dry weather around here. But
I know we needed rain, but we need a couple days of dry weather to finish up a job.
we'll definitely take it. Like I said, we've been in a good little drought for
A minute,
a good little while. So
a couple months now. So it usually starts raining in March.
it's actually, I guess, kind of where we need to be for springtime and our rain.
It's getting close to it.
But we go from there with it. Where was
We're
that?
only 30 minutes in and I'm almost up.
There go cranky machine. That get you another one.
Right.
We did go out.
Peppermint and everybody.
Yeah, it was Monday because you hollered at me. We had to go get the kids in about
Yeah.
15 minutes. So went out and hit everybody with peppermint. We're sitting 9 strong now. We'll probably do some more splits, probably after the flow. Try to get it the rest of the number or the heavy flow
Yeah.
and get up to that
But how
20
many
mark.
you found 7 beetles between everybody and all 9 colonies? He found 7 beetles.
Yep.
It's like hot dog. We're doing good.
So that stressor is
Gone.
gone. We got it.
Jesus.
As long as we keep on with that, we'll be good to let everybody grow on that end. They ain't got to worry about fighting off the blasted beetles, and
Mhm.
they can be doing their work elsewhere. But
They are too.
was glad to see it.
What we've been praying for. Oh man.
Flood damage in the Capitol. Been a long time since I've been to the Capitol. They used to take us up there in grade school. We go see the Capitol and this and that, but it's been a long time since I've been up there and seen the Capitol.
I don't think I've ever been.
Well, if they hadn't have moved it from the old timey days, we wouldn't be an hour from it. Right, well, not even an hour from it. When it was in Washington County in St. Stephen's, I think it was.
Mhm.
And then they moved it from St. Stephen's up to Montgomery. But yeah, in old timey days, the Capitol was right down the road up there. Uh, but yeah, seeing some good signs, but just not seeing the heavy flow and the heavy build out yet. I'm gonna say probably because one of the things was trying to bloom. Granted, we was in a drought for the most part, so that's
Yeah.
one reason I imagine. Really hoping, since we're in this little in between phase of the tallow starting to bloom, it's beginning to tassel a little bit around here. But the mimosa, them girls all over the place are showing themselves. Uh, Even we got some saplings out here in the yard that we've let go the
They
last.
were putting off blooms. Little bitty ones.
This is their first year putting off blooms, so uh,
Oh, that's awesome, Philip. I'm glad you had a good day.
yes, indeed. Hopefully, all y'all was able to get up there and visit for a good while.
He posted a really, really good picture of him and his mom on the book of faces. It was really sweet.
All right, Mr. Russell, we'll see you in a few.
I'm glad she was having a better day.
Uh, what else? I'm beginning to see. I think I'm beginning to see why O'Keefe Spillman. I know I mentioned this, I think, the other week, but it won't get off my mind.
You have converted him, Keith.
He's pretty close to,
Oh, you've converted him.
pretty close,
He just don't put it in action yet.
but
That's coming.
throwing them mediums on for supers. Uh,
He's tired picking up deeps.
well, it's like, okay, everybody that we got mediums on, they're drawing it out.
And capping it off
I had a
in half the time. I
yeah
think it's on my phone.
full cap all the way through and through 10 frames, just some beautiful stuff. But on the colonies we have deeps on for supers, it's like they're just meandering, drawing them out, mediocre drawing it out. I reckon. I mean, they're working on it, don't get me wrong, but it's nowhere near what they're doing on the mediums. And I'm gonna tinker with it a little bit more and do a couple. I think we're gonna do like our little fussy little bunches. We got them turned away from the house. That way they fly off in the wood line, more or less, instead of kind of flying up here than going up and around to go forwards. But I think I'm gonna dedicate that to all mediums and see if the mediums outperform what the deeps are doing. Then, if that be the case, I think I'm going to switch over a little bit to maybe getting some more mediums and test driving those puppies. See how it's running. But so far, so good. We could just get that good, steady, constant flow running on. We'll be all right on things. But thank goodness, everybody but one on the splits come out. So we got our numbers up much better than where we were. And like I say, probably once this tally goes to rocking and rolling a little bit, our popcorn trees, what we're used to calling them, we're going to break down and probably do about 6 or 8 more splits, then just kind of let everybody sit and idle and rest for the season. Let them get built up for fall, and hopefully we can take everybody on through the fall and winter season and try it again for next year. Okay, you got another big say howdy there, Clay. But we're really trying to work on getting out and doing these cutouts more. Between talking with Rodney and old Dirt Rooster on different things, picking up some helpful little tips from them guys on different scenarios, more or less. I'm really trying to make the push to get into these cutouts and go from there. Like I was telling Rod, I'm so ready to hang up my tool bags and quit actual construction work. I'm burnt out on it. I'm over it. Been doing it 20 plus years, and it's just getting old. And if we can go in and do these cutouts for a day or two and make a decent little low paycheck, I will be much, much happier than spending a week or 2 or 3 weeks, depending on what the job is, out in the middle of a hayfield building something for somebody in the dead of July and August. Whenever we can go do a job for 1 to 2 days and on back to the house and get an okay paycheck out of stuff. Yeah, like she's saying, still be able to make a living, keep the power on, get a little bit of grub on the table. Put $20 in gas and get 2.5 gallons. You know what I'm saying? But that's kind of the biggest deal on our end right now. Hopefully we can make it transition over and gradually start getting our name out on that. But I'll probably stick around a little bit on some of that construction because we've got customers we've had for, Lord, how some of our older customers, 15 years we've been working for some of them. But yeah, she's saying 13, 14 years we've been working for a lot of them, and we love many of them like their family. Ain't even no kind of family, but we do have a great customer base in what we do in the construction world. It's just getting to be too much. Can't find no good help, I reckon. Well, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about when we try to hire folks that, especially if you got your own business, then you have people tell you, "Oh yeah, man, I can do this and I can do that." And whenever you get on the job, it's like,
you have the one guy that said he was a carpenter who told me he was installed and said he was practicing mechanic.
yeah. Like she's saying, one guy told me he was a carpenter for however many years, and then we got him on a job building a pavilion, and I was like, all right, I need these rafters cut out. This is what I need. Here's my measurements, so on and so forth. Cut these rafters out. Well, he goes to tell me, well, man, I was really a mechanic. I don't know how to do all that. And I was, oh, good grief, here we go with that message again. But uh, so pretty well for the most part, it's just Hannah and I on a lot of stuff we do. So, but these cutouts will be just much easier for us if we can continuously start getting our foot in the door. So every time we see a post from somebody, it's like, I'm all over that. Yeah, hey, holler at us, we'll come do it. And for the most part, they uh, they pretty well called us back on these last cutouts. So we're gonna keep on trying. That's it, Bill. They talk a good job till it's time to lay it out and say this is what we need. And you would be surprised. Well, some of y'all probably wouldn't, but a lot of y'all be surprised how many people just can't simply read a tape measure. It's like, okay, I need 12'6" and 13/16, we'll just say. And they're lost, kind of thing. And I'm like, look, it's the second little line before the last one at the very end, down there, closer to your next highest number. There's your 13/16. So let's carry on. Or if I'll have to come down and measure, then just got to be too much sugar for a dime, as the old saying goes. But yes, or play on their phone all day. There was a young buck. I love the boys to death. They're twins and love them to death. But there was a couple times it was like, man, look, you're going to have to put that phone in the truck.
Oh, he was in puppy love.
Well, puppy love or not, you got to leave that woman at the house and let's go to work. Call her on your lunch break. I'm cool with that. On the way home, hey, whatever. But when we got to be moving, we got to be moving. I'm on a deadline and all that falls on me. It's not going to fall on somebody else whenever it comes to getting behind on things. And I'm not one for a customer to come up to me and say, well, it took you so many days to do this. Whenever you told me it was going to be this many, well, I don't like making excuses on stuff of I can't get my help to do nothing.
How do we get
So-
off on you rant about people don't want to work these days?
I don't know, but that's where
I
we
help
ended
you the
up.
best I can, okay?
She is my best help. I can turn her loose. Like we had one guy that worked for us. I've known this dude for a long time, and he was out of work. We had a bunch going on, and we was putting trim in the house. And told those fella, I said, "Look, this is what I need cut. We're cutting around corners." And I told him, I said, "This is going to be my long cut. This is what I need it to be the shortcut. Whenever you cut and you trim." Lost. So I look at my wife and I say, hey, look, go cut this long to short or whatever I need it to be. And she'll go out there, pull that tape, make a mark, long cut, short cut, bring it back to me. Good to go.
Chop saw's my favorite tool to use. It's the easiest one for me to handle. Yeah, just when you think you lined up, you know. You pulled a Hannah, DC. Oh, I almost missed the box. You didn't pull a Hannah. If you'd have went like right beside the box but completely missed it, you'd have pulled a Hannah. It might just be your year to skyrocket, DC. You never know. Jesus sending you all kind of bees and equipment here lately.
The country, I'm going to be right there with you too on it. The rotten brains, because the sad part about it, you can go get you a cheater's tape measure that tells you everything. It'll line out and tell you all the way from, your 16th to your eighths to your halves, and if you know how to read a tape, so on and so forth. You got all the numbers on there. Buy you one of them.
I don't know which cat today.
Probably Todd.
The cat looks like she has an announcement.
Well,
if it was the black and white one, his announcement is he's ready for supper, even though he's already ate twice today.
Yeah, bear with me. I'm gonna put the link in here if anybody wants to come in and jowl. If not, we'll carry on as usual.
Somebody please come in here and give us something to talk about.
Why did I get this here?
The black and white. Yeah. He's just hungry. That's his entire life is feed me.
Yeah.
Did you just shut the computer off?
I guess I did with my deal here. Oh, look, hey, check that out. Come right back.
Oh, look at you.
Look at that. Didn't even need a lead on that one.
Oh, a 7 frame swarm. That's good size.
Yes, sir.
DC's going for 50 this year.
Go for it, DC.
We have faith in you, DC.
Jane, good to see you, Captain.
He said that could be 25 if the queen's in there and that one stays.
In DC's month.
Yeah.
Well, that's
A lot of people seem to be doing like killer on the swarms this year.
Mm-hmm.
It's like nobody really hit on them except Rodney last year. But Rodney's like a magnet whisperer for swarms.
Well, Keith Larimore knocked it out the park last year too.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, it was swarm after swarm with old Keith Larimore. And
what was it the year before? It seemed like not long ago there was a bunch of people just really not hitting on them. But I know this year Keith's been doing good. Philip's been killing it. DC's tripled his average for swarms. Sarah's doing good. Pastor Larry and them have caught several swarms.
Collector Rick's moving on up. So they got 2. Hope it's a good year for swarm. But it is kind of funny seeing I ain't gonna say we're completely done with swarm season by any means, which we're not. But like far as the high, almost every single day you're gonna see a swarm or something like that. We've kind of idled back from that. But now that the season is getting warmer for you folks up there in the North Country, it's like they just hitting them.
Yeah. Clay's been doing really good with swarm.
Where's it?
Oh my word.
Eric, it's worth a shot.
What?
Like he's saying he don't have the equipment. If you can
build it.
Yeah, either build you some, and it ain't gotta be pretty stuff like you get from the deal. Just slap you some boxes together and glue them up, square them off, and
a little paint can make anything look pretty.
That's it. You can put lipstick on the pig and she look all right.
I thought the old saying was you can't put lipstick on a pig and make it right.
Well, depending on what she looks like.
Pastor Larry and them are at 11 so far.
So it sounds like me, y'all.
Yeah, I think Philip said 11 last night.
I think Philip is recounting swarms because he keeps going to the same box over and over and over.
Yeah.
And he's holding up a picture.
He's cheating.
He might as well just put a scratch through that and put the number below it on. on again. So
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see.
Who else has been hitting the swans? She said it wasn't him. I seen somebody else. Is it Joe? I can't remember who else I've been seeing catching them. Seem like left and right.
The biggest ones I've seen is, I guess it's an algorithm feeding us a lot of the main folks, but
honey caramel sound good.
seen a lot.
You're not supposed to notice. You're not supposed to notice what.
I'm lost, Joey.
Oh no.
I didn't derail. Let me try to rewind my brain and go back to what I was just about. I don't know, whatever
I'm
it was.
too tired. I don't forgot what she's even talking about.
Give it to me, whether it hurts
Maybe
my
the
feelings or not.
lipstick on too.
That could have been it. Yeah.
Maybe I've got short-term memory issues, Tommy. Oh, you're not supposed to notice Philip using the box.
Yeah.
Well,
if
he
he
didn't
would,
think we'd catch on because we talk slow.
he talks slow too. He's from Louisiana. He can't say nothing.
No, I mean Philip. Philip don't talk as slow as we do.
He pretends not to talk slow, but he's got his slow talk about him too.
Yeah.
You just pick up just because he moved to Texas, they talk slow too over there. You just got to figure out what they're saying in the slowness.
That made absolutely no sense.
It makes perfect sense.
Oh man, I'm with Eric. Save me some caramels, Brian. He's making honey caramels.
Honey caramel?
And vanilla infused honey. That sounds good.
Is that what he was talking about making not long ago? We looked up.
Oh no, James.
What?
He was trying to save some money and bought a bee suit from China, and apparently it was a flop.
Ruh-roh.
That sucks.
We had somebody hit us up from one of the desert lands across the pond way over there.
Where you can't understand nobody.
Yeah, I really don't know what they're saying. But about a year or so ago, hit us up and it was like, hey, will you all do a video on our equipment? And
Oh, man. Take it as a compliment.
well, hey,
Out in Forest.
stupid is and stupid does, you know.
Oh man.
Bubba was his best good friend.
Yeah.
I could go on for days with it. Where was it going? I got sidetracked. James Noel in the bee suit. But they looked a lot like what Terry sells at Guardian. And they was like, hey, if you'll do an order, I'll send you X amount of suits. So forth. And I'm like, Bubba, we got brand new suits. I don't need to order like a case of different sizes. We're not selling them or anything like that. And I said, now, if you would like to send me something, I'll be happy to do a review for you, but I'm not going to be purchasing anything. And, oh, dude, we went back and forth for like 2 weeks on trying to work out a deal. And I finally told him, I said, look.
I'm not giving you a credit card number, man.
I gave him a demand list. I said, I need this amount of gloves. I need a full suit. I need a jacket, pants, and a veil that doesn't go to anything else except for a veil you can pull over your head.
You gave him like a little modern day woman requirement list. I mean, it went on and on and on. You had like 10 bullet points on there.
But he didn't want to do it, so I never heard back from the guy. The only one that I did hear back from that wanted me to send him some money, and I still told him, I ain't sending you no money. I don't know who you are, but hey, if you got something you want us to put on our channel and kind of tell folks about it, then we'll give a review on it. But the only one was some old Asian cat that sent them was Better Be?
Maybe.
Yeah, the Maybe Hive.
Mm-hmm.
And
Tim is a well-kept beekeeper. We have needs. Oh man!
I'm a poor man.
Don't you
So-
say? Don't you pronounce it Seguin?
What?
Texas. Philip said, and she was from Seguin.
I guess so.
I don't know much about Texas. I might be butchering that.
I would pronounce it Seguni.
You need to quit hitting the button. Oh, Eric said I was right. It's Seguin, Texas. I think I heard John Wayne talk about that in the movie one time.
He did whenever him and Dean Martin was going through that one town and they picked up merino hair
Yeah.
and brought it back to the old village.
I've been on a John Wayne kick here lately. Like bad. I didn't know you could find so many John Wayne movies on YouTube. I've got like a little playlist.
We almost crooked up Young Guns today. She's like, "You want to watch Young Guns on the TV?" Which I guess it'll still turn on. We don't ever turn the TV on, but
You right, Eric. You don't question the Duke. No, we're sitting here listening to music and you turned on Blaze of Glory. That's what made me think about Young Guns when the song come on. I was like, hey, we could watch Young Guns instead of just sitting here. North to Alaska was a good one.
who was that that sang that old song? Was it Johnny Horton? North to Alaska. Dum, 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 dum.
I haven't watched that one in a while. That one, the one I watched it not long ago, and I ain't even gonna lie, Mr. Ed was like throwing me back to which one is El Dorado? The Rio Lobo, I think has Stumpy.
Stumpy.
El Dorado.
It is El Dorado, I think. Yeah.
I can't remember now. I think it's El Dorado. Donovan's Reef was good. I like his westerns better though. I really did. Donovan's Reef was just like a make you want to go to the beach kind of movie.
Yeah,
They
but
had a pretty good fight in there though.
who was that you said last night was sounding like Stumpy?
Mr. Ed laughing.
Oh, yeah.
The one I think no, it's not El Dorado. It's
I see it right now
I
because
know.
they sing.
The one with Dean Martin and not Ricky Nelson.
Ricky Nelson.
Ricky Nelson.
uh,
Rio Bravo.
Rio
I know it was
Bravo,
Rio
yeah.
something else close. I did too many. And I watched someone he did in Ireland. Well, I don't remember the name of that one. But he did it with Maureen O'Hara. I don't know if I had never seen it before, but I watched it on the other day. But when Mr. Ed was laughing so much on Joey's chat last night, I told Tim, I was like, he sounds just like Stumpy. Yeah, The Quiet Man.
Well, it appears we got some John Wayne fans up in here this evening.
You better be a John Wayne
Man,
fan.
what you talking about?
I don't know how you couldn't be a John Wayne fan. The Quiet Man, it was a really good movie. And I watched the Hellfighters was a really, really good one. And the Green Berets, that was probably one of my favorite war movies he did. The Green Berets or the Flying Seabees, one of them. Those were both really good. Hellfighters was a really good movie. The Dirty Dozen.
What was the? I got it in my head now, but Dean Martin and Ricky Nelson singing
My rifle,
My Rifle, Pony, and Me.
I
Yep.
love that song.
We'll crank that baby up on the radio.
I know, Joe didn't, he wanted to be like an attorney growing up or something, a lawyer or something. He never thought anything about going into acting.
Hey, but Slim Pickens and
Oh, Big Jake. That was a really good one too.
what was the other man's name? He played in
Ben Johnson.
Ben Johnson. Now them dudes was
Watched
some
a
real cowboys.
really good documentary on Ben Johnson. That one and Chisholm. I really like Chisholm. Ben Johnson was in that one too. That was Wyatt Earp, Clay.
You got it.
Or Doc Holliday.
Well, Ben Johnson, the interview he had, he said if they had a part in there for me to cuss, or if there was any cussing anywhere with me in that movie, he said I wouldn't even fool with it.
Ooh, True Grit was a good one. No, wait, is True Grit the one with the older woman or the younger girl?
True Grit with the younger girl, Rooster Cogburn, I believe.
Okay, what was the one with the older one then? The older woman. Because that was a really good movie too.
But think about True Grit.
Movie where he had to use a sawed-off shotgun. Rooster, that's it, Danae. You got it. Rooster Cogburn.
Where was we? Oh, we stopped at the Waffle House the other day, and I had the moment. You know, if y'all seen True Grit, whenever the little old gal, she's staying at the hotel thing, and old Glenn Campbell is in
Yeah.
there, and the woman gives her that dumplings, and she tells the lady that owns the little
Can't
bed
see
and breakfast.
25 cents for some flour and water.
No, ain't it all. I had one of them moments in the Waffle House the other day. I can't see $8-10 for a waffle
Mhm.
for a little bit of flour and water.
I couldn't watch the Cowboys and the Shootist. I just could not handle watching the dude go down. I could watch them up to that point, but I could, in the Cowboys, I could not watch that last fight where he beat him down. Like, no. I'm like Granny Clampett on that one. I'm rewriting it in my head. That did not happen. He did not lose that fight. Shoot, Clay, we still have them on VHS. They're literally like 2 big plastic tote boxes full of John Wayne VHS movies.
Jimmy Stewart, enjoy Jimmy Stewart too.
Yeah. What was the name of it? Was it Hatari? Not Hatari. The animal one over in Africa.
Oh,
Because that's a really good one too.
I see the name.
I can't see the name. I can see the movie in my head.
Mhm.
Hatari, okay, it was. Safari.
But unfortunately, they won't ever make no good movies like that anymore.
Not at all.
Them days are long gone as far as a good picture show.
But he did it all, even if you wanted something with some clean romance in it. Like Angel and the Bad Man. Or McClintock. McClintock was a really funny one.
Like the best part how
A lot of men could learn something from watching McClintock dealing with women these days.
well, McClintock, one of my favorite parts in there, where that old Indian chief tells him, "Ah, good fight. No more whiskey.
We go home.
We go home."
Okay, I hadn't seen those two. The Conqueror and Jet Pilot. I didn't think he could make a bad movie. I've never heard of The Conqueror, though, where John Wayne was Genghis Khan.
I was going to say that one, but I didn't want to get in too much trouble. Where old John Wayne lined out Miss Marie O'Hare would get her back in, straighten her out.
That's what I was referring to when I said men could learn a lot from old Duke there on how to handle women.
Well, I'm glad you said it, man. You got to get out of line. I got some leather put up right
I
back there.
dare you. I know how to keep myself in check. I know my place in our marriage. She did need it. I don't. I haven't done anything like that.
What's that? You're prepossessing, she told.
Prepossessing something. I can't remember.
Yeah. Yep. Good old movies, y'all. I'm glad we.
I even watched the I Love Lucy episode with John Wayne where Lucy and Ethel stole his footprints from the Grauman's Chinese theater. I sat in that chair and laughed my tail off rewatching that episode. Who did he throw in the pond? The kid on Hondo teaching him how to swim.
Hey, but old Duke, he kept on going all the way up to about his last days with it.
Mm-hmm.
Many of his last films.
Wasn't the shooters his last film?
Where
he was getting like really, really sick.
I think, but he's fighting that cancer and pushed on through with it.
Yeah, that was on Honda. Ooh, isn't that the one Jimmy Stewart was in with him? Or was Jimmy Stewart in the shooters? I think Jimmy Stewart was in The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance. I feel like he was the doctor in one of them, wasn't he? Okay, he was in both. Oh, man. Well, that was fun.
Well, we got into John Wayne.
Mm-hmm. What was that army movie he did where they saved the kids from the church in Mexico? Like she wore a yellow ribbon or something? Or Rio Grande, maybe?
She wore a yellow ribbon was when it was when they was trying to get
Fort Apache.
that what it was.
Oh, I forgot about The Longest Day.
Wasn't Sam Elliott and she wore a ribbon, yellow ribbon? I think because he was up there with one of them Union junior generals, I believe. Which one am I thinking about?
I think you're thinking about the Joseph movie. The Indian chief. Sam Elliott was a lieutenant in that one.
Is that what it was?
Mm-hmm. The Indian chief Joseph, that they run him off, and he ran the trail.
Yeah, I will fight forever no more.
I will fight no more forever.
Yeah, fight no more forever. Chief Joseph. That's right.
We don't never hardly get around to bees anymore, do we?
Well, Tennessee Tim, good to see you, man.
Mm-hmm.
We just talking about the old westerns, more so old the Duke,
That's it.
and good old picture show.
What were some of his first ones, like Stagecoach and uh but it was something, wagon wheel or something.
Mm, okay.
Totally off the rails.
Well, you come to the right spot, my man, because
The Big Trail. That's what I was thinking.
yeah, because didn't he come on as like
War Wagon.
War Wagon? That's right. I like that old
Mhm.
song in there. That's the beginning of that song.
Yeah.
I had that on my phone for a long time.
Yeah.
Well, it's like some of y'all getting splits done,
Mm-hmm.
working on that. Hopefully, y'all have a good run and good season. Be able to get those numbers up wherever y'all trying to get on things.
Yep. He took off from there.
Well, all the women loved John Wayne back in his day. Anyhow, it didn't matter.
Oh, I can only imagine.
He was the knight in shining armor come walking through the door.
No, he was the cowboy on the horse that would ride you off into the sunset.
Well,
He's the only one that can boot Roy Rogers off the TV.
I watched a little piece today, Tennessee Tim, on
Did you?
the
Oh, on the highway.
Highwaymen about Chris Christopherson and Merle and Johnny and Willie, and had no idea Glenn Campbell got all their careers pretty well rocking on along. It's crazy how much how many people Glenn Campbell got started in the old country music, this and that. But interesting piece I watched.
I love to hear Glenn Campbell sing too. Walk slow, talk low, and carry big heights.
Yeah.
Mm. Is it wearing out on you, DC?
Yeah, it showed part of that in that documentary I watched today about how Glenn Campbell would fill in, say whenever Chris Christopherson wasn't able to make it to one of their shows or something like that. And uh undoubtedly back behind the scenes, Glenn Campbell was the main man, and all them guys ended up just becoming really good friends throughout the years. And talked about like one of the main things that they had all in common that they shared, and I guess how their bond got so strong was that each of them, when they was growing up, before any kind of music ever thought about coming into their lives, that they was all poor kids, and every one of them out there picking cotton, and their stories of just being not having money, and they would have to get out there and get out in them fields and pick cotton and take care of the farms and all this kind of stuff. And I guess it kind of brought all those guys together, and they just built a bond uh, that they kept until every one of them departed. I think Willie's the only one left out of the bunch, but DC, you must be rocking along pretty good, throwing them excluders on, letting them build them supers up. Watching your video, well, what was your premiere last night before Joey's live? It's good to see you excited about getting in and getting everybody built up and strong. Yeah, because shoot, Joey, what they say? Old Willie, the documentary I was watching today, they put it out, I don't know, 6, 8 months ago, and I think they said old Willie was about 92, 93 years old. And he's still chugging along. But yeah, Hannah's grandma used to tell us, I love to hear that man sing, but I cannot stand to look at his face. But undoubtedly, all of them's youngins kind of filled into their daddy's footsteps in one way or another, far as trying to keep the music going. Well, yeah, DC, absolutely. So you know how it can be. You get tired of losing bees and it gets tough, but then the season starts up and your joy shows back up. But it's just good to see because you go back a couple of years, and like you're saying, you're trying to build something. Then it's like every time you'd make one step forward, it was 2 steps back, and that was for us for a long time. But now, looking at your videos and stuff, you're getting up there and you're able to maintain some good numbers, and yet at the same time, you're gradually starting to build and build. So it's encouraging to see folks push through and not give up. And whenever you talk to people about beekeeping, in their mind, and this was in our mindset before we even ever started, the winning was like, well, it can't be too much to it. You know, the bees are doing most of the work. And then you kind of dive in, not knowing what you're getting into. Then all of a sudden, you begin to realize that, there's way more to this than just putting some bees in a box and throwing some on there and trying to get a little bit of honey going on there. Not only, fighting if you're going to have a good season on a honey flow or pests or critters, bears, skunks. It was at somebody, one of y'all's lives the other week, I think it was talking about or showed a picture of, was it Mr. Randy? Tar Heel Randy Bears got into this last time. And I know JB and Miss Regina, they had an issue a few weeks back with bears getting into their colonies. But I think it was Mr. Randy. That had a bear get into one of his. She had to get a refill there, Mr. Roy. She was sitting there shaking that coffee cup, trying to get that last little bit, then went over and crunked that machine to get her one more. All right, here's a little question. We was talking about it was making mention. I'm going to test it, see how it works, but just an idea of what y'all think. Somebody had mentioned, I think it was in Joey's live last night, with jawing about trying to keep a smoker lit and having trouble, which we've all have come across that problem trying to keep a daggum smoker lit. But reading the comments, I was sitting here trying to think, well, what is a way to where you could keep that smoker lit without it constantly going out on you like it normally will if you ain't fooling with it. But we've got some smokers, and I'm going to test it with just straw. But then I'm going to go over to my Paul-in-laws over there because they've got plenty of it right now. And I'm going to get me one bit of charcoal, briquette of charcoal. And I'm going to put some heat to that joker and drop it down in the bottom of that smoker and then fill it full of fuel, which our fuel will be pine straw. But pack that baby full and see if that little charcoal briquette will keep that thing idling, if you will, versus having to keep lighting that thing over and over and over.
You could just get sleepy. Or we could just get sweet bees and not have to use the smoker so much.
Well, I mean, the majority of the time we don't use.
We don't use a lot of smoke.
There's kind of a lot of things we backed off on that are good practices. Don't get me wrong, but oftentimes, like, there's just a few colonies out there where if we really have to get into them, okay, we'll hit these colonies with some smoke. But I say 70% of the colonies out there right now, we can just pop a lid on them and they don't get real flighty. They don't go to jumping on you and tearing your tail up. Unless, you squish a couple of them, then naturally you're going to crank them on, fire them up on that end. But for the most part, it's rare now that we even fire up a smoker to
like do inspections.
Yeah.
So.
Now, I'm not.
Rodney made it. I guess he survived the cutout today.
Lord of hook soakers. You was up in the lift today, wasn't you, Rodney? I think.
Sarah Burke said she uses pine needles, but she layers it with bits of cotton, and it smolders for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
Richard said he uses oregano and cannabis leaves.
Hey, that'll chill their little butts out. I guarantee you on that. Here, y'all get y'all some of this. It's one of them smoking till their eyes go to watering on that. I'm going to give y'all about 5 minutes and everybody's going to be okay.
Yes.
Because all you're going to see is little bees on the super. I don't think so. Probably phone.
Yeah.
I
don't know. I bet that oregano stinks.
Oh, that oregano probably enough to run your tail on. As loud as that stuff is, just in a bottle.
So I don't even like using it much when I make spaghetti. I gotta hold my breath.
And like on our inspections, when we're doing our inspections now, it's not we're pulling every single frame and going through every single one. And swarm season, yeah, we'll kind of dive a little bit deeper. But for the most part, once the swarming goes to calming down, we just pull the frame, look at it. We see good fresh eggs in there. Boom, put them back together, close them up. What you got?
Hey, everybody. Maybe I should buy some cheap herb at the store. That could be very therapeutic. They eat more honey. They'd get munchies. We wouldn't need a bee suit.
Yeah.
Always take time to enjoy the bugs.
Hey, y'all get them some good stuff and that just be laid back.
It could work. I never hear about Willie Nelson getting sick.
That's probably Willie's secret. Here, y'all get y'all some of this here.
I just figured he never got stung because he never dove in bees. Oh my word. Boy, Larimore come in on the butt end of that conversation. The fried beekeeper. Dude, what? Oh my soul.
Miss Roy said I'd just eat more junk food while working the bees.
I needed a good laugh today. And I have got it.
Just try to keep. Well, it just depends on who you are. Keep downwind if you can,
Share the buzz with the bees.
but if you want to share the buzz with the bees, get yourself upwind. That way, hey, both of you have a good time out there.
I feel like Brian on the way in on this conversation. He must be elbow deep in honey.
Or ice cream.
Blue ice cream. He did not. I'm gonna be singing that song 2 days now. Thank you, Joey.
They say pulling no bell line, only exhale.
Oh my god. That was the best one, Joey. I was crying in the rain. Oh my heavens alive.
Well, Collector Rick, there's your title for a video since you're hitting them with the cannabis leaves. And
Oh my word, Larimore, you gotta go back and check it out. You missed too much. We touched on bees. We did a whole John Wayne history.
and now we're into blowing smoke, my man.
Richard said he uses oregano and cannabis leaves in his smoker. And it went from there. Cheech and Chong.
Keep it knocking, but you can't come in. I'm glad one of y'all said that one.
Oh,
I told Ollie that the other day.
oh.
He looked at me. I said, "You're too young to watch this movie right now," because he was talking about.
Entirely too young to watch this movie. Tim Blake.
Well, he asked me, he said, "Uncle Tim, whenever the cops come knocking on the car window, what do?" I
You
said,
comply.
well, I told him, I said, "You pull a Cheech and Chong move and tell him, keep a knocking, but you can't come in." And he just looked at me. I said, "You're too young for that movie right now." I said, "But whenever you get older,
Oh.
you can watch it." But that's what you tell him.
Willie Nelson would be a better keeper. Oh my word. Mm-mm-mm. I'm gonna look up that movie Keith put the link into, and then I'm gonna watch Hellfighters. He said I'll pray
Yeah. We all need it, Larry Moore.
the Duke would stare him down. Oh my goodness, this conversation. Yeah, I exhaled, but I didn't inhale. Mm-mm-mm.
That's it. All right, all you pilgrims. You're going to make me some honey.
Oh my gosh.
Well, Miss Ann, we have completely derailed.
I don't think we ever started off on the rails this evening.
Well, we tried. Then just went from John Wayne to
all over the place. Absolutely all over the place.
having bees that don't inhale.
Bees. I thought the beekeepers was saying they didn't inhale. Oh my goodness.
You know, it'd be something, here's something just off the wall since we're on this subject of that stuff.
It was a funny trip. Then a train started coming. Oh my gosh, it's like going back to cold sassy tree. I'm stuck on the trestle with Will Tweedy.
The train coming around the bend.
Poor Miss Brenda. You better get you some earphones later.
All right, as soon as she gets done typing, Rodney, I'll open her up and see what you got there.
What is it?
Country Hustle, good to see you, man. Appreciate you dropping by. Honeybee Live, good to see you.
Well, we've actually been able to stay out of Walmart pretty good here lately.
Yeah, we ain't been in Walmart in a minute, but don't y'all fret. I hit them every time still. She just,
Oh, no, thank you.
she keeps on going with it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, hey,
That's a beautiful house.
that is a fine little room. See if I can get up here and show y'all. This is what Rodney was after doing today. I know I told you to keep it plugged up.
Mm-hmm.
Over
and over again.
You know, that was a Tim McGraw song with old what's his
I
name?
knew you was going to say that.
I don't know if y'all can tell much of it, but that green piece of man lived there. Old Rodney up in the top gable. Hey, y'all hit them hard. Everybody that goes into Walmart, get your name on the list. That way they don't bother you for your tickets coming out the door. None of that. I have been to Walmarts in Mississippi and everywhere else, and you know what? I have no more problem out of the ticket people anymore. And all it just takes is pointing at that camera up there. Wait till that little square dot comes over your face. They got you locked in.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you're new to the program and they start following you around, turn the tables and start following them around. That's what really works, and that's what they like. Then they leave you alone.
Joey said, I think it's him every time I see a Walmart camera. I might go in there in a couple days, though, and see if they got some marked down plants they didn't sell this weekend. I made a little sign saying Tim did it.
Larry Moore, that's what you do. Just leave them with them. Look, I'll be back. Don't y'all worry. But just know we won't have to have this conversation again when we come through here because you know where I stand and I know where you stand. But most importantly, you know where I stand. We'll see you on the next run.
Local beekeeper arrested for stalking shoppers at Walmart. That's when I'm just gonna walk away.
I've had me a fit. I am protesting every bit of this. I want your name. I want give me corporate. Call Sam Walton right now. Let's get through this. No.
Well, this is not the conversation I thought we was gonna have tonight.
I figured it was going to be a dead evening for the most part. And we both wore out and all that. And I'm trying to think, what world can we get into? But thank God for y'all. And John Wayne and cannabis and where else we been so far? Walmart. What
I hate the Walmart.
I guess they could call the one that I done was the stalker because I was the stalky and then turned the tables on him and it just went from there. Well, crap. Sam's been dead for about 10 years.
What?
Sam Walton.
Sam.
Sam Walton.
Walmart.
Walmart. That's the man that started Walmart.
He might have been stalking us. Oh my word.
Yes, he's pretty much everywhere but bees.
I thought you meant Sam.
No, I wouldn't give him no hard time. 'Cause I don't think there's too many movies that I've not watched old Sam Elliott that I thought, this just
I
didn't.
like Sam.
Rough Riders was good.
The Shadow Riders.
The Shadow Rider. That's what I mean. Yeah, the Shadow Rider. Rough Riders was about Roosevelt. Yeah. But that and what was the ones we watched all the time? The Brothers.
The Brothers.
Yeah. Had Tom Selleck, Sam Elliott, and the other dude.
Were they have to rescue their sisters?
No. Tail. Sackett. The Sacketts.
Sackett. Yeah. He couldn't play nothing but a cowboy. Oh, that's just creepy, Phil. If Sam Elliott wanted to see my receipt, I wouldn't. I'd tell him the same thing. Mister, I don't care who you are.
Yep. I liked your movies, but I'm not liking you right now. You're not getting it.
Have gun will travel. Ain't that the show Grandma watched all the time?
Yes, but I used to like that show. But there's a guy that I knew that, how can I say this?
I'm not sure.
He did some weird stuff.
What's-
Mark.
Um,
Sissy. And he was just a weirdo. I guess the best way to put it. Just
yeah. That's about the nicest.
that's what I can do for PG tonight. He was a weirdo. But that dude loved that show. And he always dressed like that guy in that show of Have Gun Will Travel.
Mm-hmm.
Black hat, black shirt. But I'm talking about the whole everything. And it's like, dude, I get, okay, we have a favorite actor, I guess, but there is a point of idolizing an individual and going that far with it. But I guess what made it worse was just knowing who the guy was and his past. It was like, you're never going to be a gunslinger, especially that good, and just back off of it a little bit. You know, it's okay to put your cowboy hat on and wear it around. I'm cool with that, but just don't be weird.
Uh-huh.
Well, hey, good to see you. Yep, support your local sheriff. That was
The Apple Dumpling Gang. Oh my gosh, I forgot all about that movie.
who?
Hmm.
James
Yeah.
James Gardner. That's who it is. Support your local sheriff. Apple Dumpling Gang was what Don Knotts and Tim Conway.
What's his name? No, I think Tim Conway was it. But the oh, Mr. Darling, the Mountain Man on Andy Griffith played in it. James Conway, yeah. The man who killed Hitler and then the Bigfoot. No.
The Rock for Five.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Hey, that's exciting.
Oh, now Minnesota Mike, I ain't seen them. Mo Elliott.
The Rare Breed. I was trying to remember the name of that movie. I could just see the little cow's fluffy face with Marina hair and James Stewart.
Yeah, that's where the old gal was trying to sell them cows up there in the big one. Yeah.
The British girl who had the pet cow, Vindicated.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that bull's name. I cried my heart out when she left that poor thing out there in the cold.
Well,
shame on you.
But he made it. And they got a little baby cow out of it.
He didn't make it. He made it just long enough to make a baby, and then he froze to death. And they found him under the snow, and I cried.
His lineage carried on. Let's just say that. They figured out how to live up there.
Are y'all serious?
Oh, big feet.
Did Sam Elliott really get big feet?
I might have to look that up, see if he got the real big feet. If he did, y'all would change my mind on the big feet. But I'm still sticking my normal story and idea on the big feet. There's too many rednecks running around all over this country. Somebody would have killed a big feet, put it on the hood of their vehicle, and drove through town and stopped at the local gas station and showed everybody if they got them a real big feet. All these years going on, you cannot tell me one redneck would not have gotten that big feet. I'd have tied him to the front of the car and said, hey, y'all check out what I've got. Mr. Ed would be down here, and I'm talking about the horse to throw on his back, and I'll carry him down to what you call it. We fit to be rich.
I don't know that.
Oh, I'd sell big feet for a pretty dime. I know that. Ain't none of y'all gonna get him unless you got a good paycheck coming. But the good thing, the alien files are out, so.
What did Sam Elliott do in 2020? I have no idea. I don't keep up with that. I just watch the old movies.
I'm not sure. One of the last things I seen with old Sam Elliott that I done, which fired me up pretty good, and that's whenever I kind of threw my hands up with the Book of Faces, was they was in Washington and Sam Elliott gave a speech on the country. And it was just Sam Elliott up there giving the speech. And, well, the Book of Faces thought it was inappropriate, I'll just say, and removed that post. And I told her, I said, you know what? I'm done with it. Well, Roadhouse, they went to tell.
Well, that was rougher than the John Wayne movie fights usually.
Well, Elliot thought old Patrick had a showing up whoop him,
Mm-hmm.
and he put it on every dude up in there.
I didn't know they remade it.
Mm-mm.
The remakes were never as good though.
No,
Ever.
that's it. You break a man's knee, he's out of the fight.
Yeah, we ain't gonna be far behind. You
Our time is flying quick now that we done got into where we were getting.
know? Mm-hmm.
The most recent movies that we've seen that I say that we've seen within the 21st century, and it may have been the latter part of the 20th century, but oh, good grief,
Mm-hmm.
what is it? Kevin Costner and Robert Duvall.
Open range.
Open Range. Yeah, that's about the only one I've seen in modern deal that has been a good old cowboy movie, I reckon.
I don't know. I watched a lot more John Wayne than I did the Brady Bunch. But I really get in knife fights anymore. I don't know. I was kind of. I had read all the Sackett books before we watched that movie, so I kind of messed myself up there. But I like the books a lot better than the movie. Him shaving the guy was good. I'm glad they kept that. But there was several more, I guess, showdown scenes in the book that were better that they didn't put in the movie.
I believe every young buck should watch the Sackets. There's a lot in there that you can learn about being a man, how to handle yourself, how to handle other people, and things like that to, I guess, get your point across,
Mm-hmm.
kind of thing. But a lot of the old ways that now are considered, well,
You're gonna hurt somebody's feelings.
the heck with your feelings.
I'm gonna need therapy because you traumatized me.
Well, we went through that not long ago. The other day, as a matter of fact. No, not therapy. I told her she'd been on this kick of watching a show about people with their hoarding.
That hoarders show. Oh my gosh.
And she'll come in, she'll tell me a little bit about it, show me a minute or two of it, and I'm like, oh, good grief, this or that. But undoubtedly, in the hoarding show, there's a psychiatrist that talks to these people. And I told her, I said, there's no way I could be a doggone psychiatrist. They would fire me within the first 15 minutes.
Well, it is incredible to me how they coddle those people. Like my mama would have snatched me up by the hair of my head and worn my butt out with a rolling pin, kind of thing. She said, "Keeps coming."
Yeah, feeling. Well, I mean,
Tom Selleck was awesome in Magnum PI. I used to watch that with my grandma all the time. Well, hey, Okie. What was the Tom Selleck movie I watched? We watched it not long ago, where he come home from the war. Saber River. Last Stand at Saber River. Absolutely, but hope y'all are holding in there, okay? Tom Selleck was in one of the Shadow Riders too.
He was in Shadow Riders.
Mm-hmm.
I had just the other one right on the tip of my tongue.
Quigley Down
Quigley
Under.
Down,
That's
yeah.
a good Tom Selleck movie.
That's
That's a
it.
really good one.
Especially there at the end. He tells the old boy,
I never said I didn't. I said I didn't have much use for it. I never said I didn't know how to use it.
that's it. Boom!
You underestimated,
Get
and
you.
it cost you this time. But he was in a couple really good westerns. I hear you, Jubal. I'm fixing to take you out, buddy. Tom Selleck was good. Are you kidding me, DC? The Quigley rifles? Oh my word. That would be worth dislocating my shoulder to shoot a gun like that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Give me 2 of them, boss.
I just get you to stand behind me to catch the recoil for me. You can keep my shoulder in place. The movie Ike. Okay, I don't know if I've seen that one.
I say some of my favorites I liked in them was the Sacketts and Quigley Down Under, for sure.
Yeah.
Got old Crazy Kate. Good grief.
Cora. Crazy Kate was Doc Holliday. Are you gonna finally come say hey, people? Hmm?
Come on, there'll be some complaints
They've been
coming in
sleeping all
tomorrow.
night. Come on. Oh, you better come say hey. Oh, really? Yeah, we'll have to check that out. But there was another one he played in. Yep, we went through Open Range.
Oh yeah. Favorite part on that is when the old dude squares up with old dude out there. And,
You the one killed my friend.
yep. He said, yeah, and I got the boy too. Boom! Yes! He drops him right there.
He'll watch that whole movie over and over just to watch that one scene over and over.
That's it.
Well, I tried to get him to come up here tonight, but he just curled back up in the floor. You're not gonna say hi? He ate a whole thing of French fries a little while ago, so he's like in a coma now. I have to check that out.
Yep. We'll try that tomorrow. Give us something to look at. It's bound to be on. Ain't it the we got the Amazon Prime still? Well, it may be on there.
Yes. I'll have to check it out. Y'all got me on a kick now. I want to watch Hellfighters again. You watched that one, didn't you?
Yeah, I think we got some of them DVDs where it comes with like, I don't know, 3 or 4. Let's say like John Wayne movies and different ones in them.
We still have a VHS player.
Hey, it'll still crank up and go. The Day the Earth Stood Still. I'm trying to remember that one.
I don't know. I think it's another video.
Excuse me.
Nordic
Matrix.
and Matrix.
Now, I do like old Jason Bourne movies. We got in a kick on him for a good little while. Ended up buying the whole series.
Yeah, I can definitely get on a Bourne kick. A marathon. It just make you want to get a punching bag.
Well, old Bourne whooping on everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of
I
thing.
wish I could fight like that.
Yeah, me too.
Mm-mm-mm. Well, buttons I can't see here no more. I'm fixing to have to get up.
Yeah, we on mosey on, I reckon. Let's see.
I don't know these people now.
Mm-mm.
You get out of John Wayne or Lucille Ball, and I'm kind of lost. I don't know about the Matrix movies and stuff.
No, with the Matrix was wasn't that old Keanu?
I don't
I
know.
think.
I have no idea.
I believe the Matrix was old Keanu. They say he's a pretty good dude in real life.
Okay.
That Keanu Reeves, like he's like real down to earth and just good people.
Never knew. I have no idea who they are.
If you've seen his face, you'd probably recognize him.
Maybe.
Did you ever see the movie Speed? I think didn't he star in Speed? The old bus that had the boom boom on it. And they couldn't go below so many miles an hour without it going kaboom.
I mean, literally, you get away from the old Western shows and John Wayne and I'm lost.
Bill and Ted, Excellent Adventures. That's an older one.
Well, y'all, I've got to get up. I can't sit here no more. But I hope all you ladies had a wonderful Mother's Day, and I hope y'all had a fabulous week this week.
Yep.
And I'll see y'all next time.
Yes. Yeah, I reckon we'll wrap her on up. Enjoyed it. We talked for bees for about 2 or 3 minutes. We got that subject on out the way. Got through the movies this evening. You know, we didn't get into food any tonight. That's a rarity.
No, we didn't.
Not one time, I don't think we talked about food.
Mm.
We'll save that for next week. Let everybody get over this weekend and kind of idle down a little bit. But y'all, we appreciate every one of you coming here and listen to us jaw, this and that. Everybody join in the conversations. We thank y'all very, very much. Feathers, appreciate you. Little love offering there in the beginning. But till then, God bless you. Lord willing, we'll see y'all on the next one. Y'all take care.
Well, guess that's it for today. See you next time at Gunline Bees.